More Venn diagram practice. A class of 24 students were asked about their equipment. 13 had a calculator, 19 had a pen, 10 students had brought both. Remember, unless we say 13 only had a calculator, it means that we are talking about the total number of people who had a calculator. 19 had a pen, that's everybody who brought a pen. 10 students had brought both. So, when you're starting your Venn diagram, if you've got your total, put that in first. Then, label your circles. This circle gets everyone who had a calculator. 13 people had a calculator, that's all up, that's in total. Because we didn't say it was only. So that's like I say, hands up if you've got a calculator. 13 people put their hands up. Pen, 19 people. 10 students had brought both. So that's 10 people who are in both the calculator circle and the pen circle. So where the circles overlap, there's 10 people and they have both. When you've got those numbers in, you can start to work out the others. Because there had to be 13 people with a pen. These 10 had both. That means out of 13, there's 3 people left who only had a calculator, not both. 19 people in the pen circle, that must be 10 and 9. Because it has to add up to 19 people with a pen. Now these 3 zones plus the neither zone must add up to the total. 3 plus 10 plus 9 is 22, so I need 2 people to add up to 24. The two-way table, the totals go out here. These 2 column headings get the answer to the first question, which was basically calculator, yes and no. So yes, they had a calculator, or no, they didn't. And over here was the question, do you have a pen? So either yes, they had a pen, or no, they didn't have a pen. And we've got to choose what goes in these boxes by what they line up with. So this box lines up with calculator and pen. This is the people who had both a calculator and a pen. From the Venn diagram, that's 10 people. These are the people who still had a calculator, they're still in line with calculator, but they had no pen. 3 people. Now we can add up all the people who had a calculator. It's 13, and that should match this number here because that's the total number of people who had a calculator. Now we have the people who have no calculator but they do have a pen. So they're in the pen circle but not in the calculator circle. That's 9. And these people line up with no calculator and no pen. They had neither. It's these 2. Notice that these 4 numbers in here match these 4 numbers in here. So if these 4 numbers are the same as these 4 numbers, you're doing it right. Then, of course, the total number of people with a pen is the total number here, 10 plus 9, 19. That should match the total number of people who had a pen out there. Then you can add up the total number of people with no pen, 3 plus 2 is 5. The total number of people with no calculator, 9 plus 2 is 11. And either of these should add up to the total number of people in the group. 13 plus 11 is 24. Quick check, 19 plus 5 is 24. So when they say find the probability of having a calculator, you want how many people have a calculator out of the total. total number of people who have a calculator is 13 out of 24. Check with your calculator if you can simplify it. 13 over 24. No, you can't, so that's your answer. 12 people were asked about languages they study. 3 said they study only German. 2 said they study only French, and 7 said they study both. Now this is getting tricky. These are not totals. 3 said they study only German. So it wasn't that I said who studies German, and everyone put their hand up who studies German. 3 people said I only study German. 2 people said they study only French, and 7 said they study both. Everyone studied at least one language. So this changes where you put your numbers. We still label our Venn diagram German and French. We still put our total of 12 outside at the top. We can still put the 7 who studied both in the middle because there's 7 people who put up their hand for both German and French. Where it says everyone studied at least one language, that means nobody studied neither, so I can put a 0 in here. But look where this 3 and 2 go. 3 said they study only German. That means 3 people have to be in the German circle, but not in the French circle. These people in here study only German, and that's 3 of them. 2 said they study only French. Can't be in the German circle, only in the French circle, that's 2. Then you can get your totals. Everyone in the German circle, these 3 and these 7, add up to 10. Everyone in the French circle, these 7 and these 2, adds up to 9. Then you can make your two-way table, or you could make your two-way table first if you wanted. That would be fine as well. First question was, do you speak German? Yes, they speak German, or no German. Second question was, do you speak French? Speak French or don't speak French? And these are the totals. Remember, both is really easy. German and French is in the center here, 7. German, but not French, 3. French, but not German, 2. Nobody was neither, because everyone was at least one language. Then you can add up for the totals. 7 plus 3 is 10, 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 2 is 9, 3 plus 0 is 3. Either of those add up to 12. Find the probability that a randomly selected person studies only one language. These people study both. They don't count. These people study one language. These people study one language. So the probability one language is 5 out of 12. We can't simplify it. There's our answer.